Hi, hope you're enjoying the Break Free Body series so far. Today I'm going to talk about stopping foods that are harming your body. You know, every now and again when you go to a restaurant or in the house, you drink or eat something and then your stomach just tells you, your body just tells you, nah, that didn't work for me. And you might feel bloated, you might feel uneasy, people react in different ways. Right? And I was going through these symptoms on a regular basis so often that I thought it was me. But here's the thing. I always tell everyone, if it doesn't feel right, it probably isn't. But because it was a part of me and I lived with it for so many years, I thought, Sahil, this is you. Just accept it as yourself. But it's not until I shared these symptoms with a friend of mine, he said, Sahil, it might be a good idea for you to go visit a functional medicine doctor. I hadn't heard of such a doctor, but essentially they were focused on, getting down to the root cause as opposed to just medication and covering up on the surface. Now, no disrespect for any kinds of doctors, I'm just simply sharing my personal experience. But as I went to this doctor, I was told after sharing my symptoms that I may have a food intolerance. Never heard of this before, but because I wanted to focus on myself and ensure my body works at an optimal level so that I can reach great results, I said, yes, let's go for it. So after doing this blood test, I found out that I'm highly, highly, highly intolerant to three things: dairy, eggs, and almonds. Now, mind you, I was pretty much eating dairy and almonds on a daily basis. And what's even more shocking is that I had to give these up for a year because I was so highly intolerant. Now, being a vegetarian all my life, if someone tells me you have to give up dairy, I can't believe it. I used to actually tell people, thank God I'm not a vegan, because otherwise I'd shoot myself. But lo and behold, this is what happened to me. So I had to give this up for a whole year. Eventually became my lifestyle. That's a different story to share on another video, but let me share with you the results. Now, as I mentioned, I was already very active. I used to measure my body composition on a regular basis as well. I had 24% body fat. Along with that, because I was eating things that my body was rejecting, my body was not healing at the same level as it was, because it's constantly fighting due to this leaky gut that I had. And what's a leaky gut? Basically, the food would go through the walls of the intestine into the bloodstream and the body would have a reaction. In my case, I was bloated through inflammation, and that also resulted in a lot of embarrassing stories because I'd be releasing a lot of gas from here as well as the other direction. Not very nice. But once I gave these items up, I started to see the difference within weeks. And within a 6-month period, my body fat went from 24% down to 13%. And I had lost 10% of my body weight. Now, mind you, this is not a way to lose weight for everyone who's focusing on weight loss, but essentially what was happening is when my body stopped fighting, because it was, reacting to the food that I was eating, it started to work a lot better at an optimal level. And once it started to work at a better level, everything just, like a machine, everything just functioned better. I got less sick, my body fat disappeared, not all obviously, but a large chunk. And I felt amazing. Most important, I felt amazing. You can't put a price on how amazing you can feel. So that's my story. What's yours? What are you eating or drinking that's affecting you, but yet you continue to consume those items? Start being more aware. What did I just eat? What did I just drink? And perhaps I need to avoid it for some time because it's having a negative impact on my body. Thank you.